southern Indian state of Andhra Pradesh is particularly prone to disaster, with more than 7 million of its people living in danger of extreme natural hazard. 2,000 vulnerable villages dot its 1,030-kilometer coastline. Andhra Pradesh has been ravaged by over 90 cyclones and floods in the past 100 years. Post-disaster relief and rehabilitation efforts after each of these cyclones have also meant huge investments of development funds away from normal development processes. Disasters derail critical development gains made over the years. The cyclone that hit Andhra Pradesh in 1997 was the turning point of the Oxfam initiative in disaster preparedness. Oxfam, in collaboration with Dutch agency HEVOS, Dutch relief agency DRA, and European Commission Humanitarian Office or ECHO, embarked on a unique initiative in India. Oxfam proposed a two-pronged strategy. 1. Creating a culture of disaster preparedness at the community, family, and institutional level. And 2. Intensive advocacy efforts with the government and communities to reduce their vulnerability to disasters by facilitating disaster preparedness trainings and building institutional capacity to cope with them. The project adopted a multi-sectoral approach with a role for the government, civil society institutions, and the media. It called for individual organizations to accept defined and coordinated responsibilities. Without this, disaster preparedness would be a non-starter, fragmented and inefficient. The result is the community-based disaster preparedness, which took root in 250 villages. It was implemented through 24 NGOs covering 25,000 families. Community-based disaster preparedness is implemented to ensure that appropriate skills, resources, systems are in place at project villages. This is to ensure timely, efficient organization and execution of emergency response and preparedness actions to respond during emergency through localized efforts. Under the program, 1,000 houses were retrofitted to combat cyclone, water harvesting structures regenerated, insurance coverage provided to 2,000 families, and village contingency plans prepared and activated by communities in 230 villages. Over 1 lakh vulnerable people have been brought under the program's ambit. Books, training modules, and guidelines have been put together. Household level preparedness, village emergency response contingency plans, formation of village task force teams became a reality for the affected communities. Between 2000 and 2006, the program incorporated components such as retrofitting of houses to combat high winds and cyclones, insurance in coastal villages, formation of the Coastal Area Disaster Management Network or CADME, revitalizing damaged water harvesting systems, gender mainstreaming in disaster preparedness, disaster preparedness training in schools for ex-servicemen and for local government officials, advocacy with the government for calamity fund development and for a state disaster management plan, leveraging government initiatives for the poor. Government plays a pivotal role in every aspect of disaster response and management. Advocacy through CBDP project enabled communities to leverage benefits such as insurance, subsidies through fisheries departments, and technical resource institutes. The mainstreaming of Disaster Preparedness Program 2007 to 2010 is a continuation of the community-based disaster preparedness project initiated in 1998. Together with Oxfam, 3 partner NGOs are working to mainstream disaster preparedness and disaster risk reduction, known as DRR, to not only manage but also to enable communities to reduce risks to their lives and livelihoods as a result of disaster in coastal Andhra Pradesh. The aim of the ongoing program is on mainstreaming disaster preparedness and reducing risks in the development programming process. The focus is on saving lives, enhancing preparedness, and securing livelihoods. The project design evolved through lessons learned over 8 years of CBDP initiatives in coastal Andhra. In the course of the program over the years, the need for mainstreaming to development programming grew deeper and broader. Mainstreaming DP and DRR into sustainable livelihood programs and developing market access became the focus of the program. Building community resilience among vulnerable rural fisher folk households in coastal Andhra Pradesh is the key to the success of the program. Spread across the districts of Krishna, Nellore and Visakhapatnam, the project covers just under 10,000 households. 4,500 households in 30 villages are direct beneficiaries. From 2007 on, the project has emphasized on sustainable livelihood generation, capacity building in post-harvest fish processing, linkages to markets, setting up outlets, technical resource linkages, access to government schemes and resources are key operational strategies being executed by the program successfully. 2007 is the year 1 of the mainstreaming program, and such an initiative needs constant re-engineering to improve the program operations. Other initiatives that are part of the mainstreaming and risk reduction programming are humanitarian emergency response capability building at partner and community level in partnership with Red R India. Gender mainstreaming in disaster preparedness. Disaster preparedness training in schools and for local government officials. Advocacy with the government for a state disaster management plan. Contingency fund development has been another feature of Oxfam's intervention. In Visakhapatnam, for example, CBOs registered as Traditional Fisherwomen Welfare Society has made provision for emergency loans in the event of disaster to members of the affected households. Enhanced Contingency Planning (ECP) and training of 17 coastal NGOs on organizational disaster preparedness, which is an Oxfam International Strategic Initiative. Insurance as risk transfer mechanism. Already lives have begun to change. Over 550 households now pay 248 rupees by the family and 300 subsidies by the government. A premium of rupees 548 a year to the Oriental Insurance Company for a cover of 30,000 for 5 members of a family. The project is already looking for ways to expand its insurance coverage and outreach to cover complete project villages. Self-help groups and microcredit to secure livelihoods. Linkages between banks and self-help groups is already underway. Nearly all SHG groups, community-based organizations, CBOs have applied for loans and subsidies and are linked to banks and government departmental schemes to give the project beneficiaries access to credit. Other linkages include an MOU with the Fisheries Department, guaranteeing buyback for the Fisher Folk Livelihood Organization, the apex body of CBOs in Vizag, tying up with the Central Institute of Fisheries Technology for post-harvest fish processing for all 3 partners. On the pipeline is a partnership with the Marine Products Export Development Authority (MPEDA) for buyback of community-produced fish products. It is important to understand that disasters affect women and men differently, and it is critical to design programs that address the issues of vulnerabilities of women and children within the project. Empowerment of women is built into the project. The gender theme has been addressed in several ways. By creating mechanisms to foster participation of rural women. 90% of the CBOs are women-led and managed exclusively with women memberships. by ensuring project services, especially ownership of fish processing assets, are distributed solely to the rural women in project geography. By identifying and improving living conditions of women-headed households and rural women in general. By balancing representation of women and men in the task force groups. By bringing the community to center stage of disaster mitigation. The program is a strategic initiative in building community resilience to reduce direct and indirect losses due to disaster. Today, the community's challenges are even greater than ever before. Climate change leading to unpredictable extreme events, rapid urbanization, marine degradation, and India's economic transition to a global stage makes disaster risk reduction programming in coastal Andhra Pradesh an increasingly complex one.